So to get started on the tree, we're going to consult our style guide. Here you can see I've picked out 5 to 6 details. I've got my barks, I've got my rocks. Here I'm looking at the verticality of this tree. Over here, my inspiration also kind of has that look. Really tall trees with a few canopy branches coming off the top. But if you'll notice, it's like these almost like skyscrapers, you know, just a bunch of trees in a forest coming up from nothing. Here like organic and random trees. They're very vertical, and then towards the base they have like these roots. They're actually cedar trees, Japanese cedars from Kyoto, and I really like just the way this bark looks, and I like that little piece down there of the broken tree. I might make that super tall ones. These are good branch reference, you know, throughout here. Whether I actually do the roots on the ground like that or not, and I think that's gonna be good to have open on my second monitor. Here I found another reference that I forgot to add. It's always okay to add more or adjust it. This is a really good example of these trees. You can see how they're these really tall reaching trees, and then towards the base they just sort of span out a little bit towards the roots, and then these roots are actually crossing the path here. I probably won't do the roots in the main tree. I'll probably do those as a separate object, jam them in and rotate them around. You get a lot more versatility out of them that way, kind of the way we made the rocks, where you can make maybe 1 or 2 versions of mid to large size roots or branches, and then just reuse those. Here's just another reference file I decided to check. I like the way that this tree looks. It's very straight. It's got a few little knobs and random bits. In the background you can kind of see how all those other trees are very similar. This will be a great reference when laying out my scene, so that way I'll know how to proceed in Maya. Just gonna see if there's anything else in the reference I want to check one last time. Looking at my style guide. Okay, now that we have a good idea, let's create our trees in Maya.